ministry. Nothing is impossible through you. Blind eyes are open, strongholds are broken. I am living by faith. Nothing is impossible.
Creep, 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 in the dark fear comes to blow out all your lights. Doesn't want you telling everybody that Jesus rules all right. Let your light shine, whoa. Let your light shine, whoa. Let your light shine and let Jesus shine through you. Giant fears are really small when all you see is God. Don't be afraid to stand up tall and give a great big shout. Let your light shine, whoa. Let your light shine, whoa. Let your light shine and let Jesus shine through. 'Cause I'm not scared. I'm gonna let my light shine. And you're not scared. 'Cause you're gonna let your light shine. We're not scared. We're gonna let our light shine. 'Cause Jesus is Lord. And He's gonna let His light shine. You ready? See it? Let your light shine. Whoa. Let your light shine. Whoa. Let your light shine and let Jesus. Let your light shine. Whoa. Let your light shine. Whoa. Let your light shine and let Jesus shine through you.
Elfie is smiling ear to ear. Joy is oozing out of his body. He is walking into church with his mum and stepdad by his side. There were times when Elfie thought this would never happen, times of doubt and uncertainty, but here he was with his parents in church. Elfie showed his parents around kids' church and they were blown away. They had always thought church was boring, but this church was different. The people were happy, the kids were having fun, and they felt welcome. Gazza's parents encouraged them to go into big church, and Gazza and Elfie are left to play. Pastor Kevin Kangaroo had noticed that Elfie's parents had checked out the kids' church space and walked over to Elfie. "Elfman, was that your mum and dad?" asked Kevin curiously. "Sure was, Kevin, their first Sunday in church." Elfie was fidgety with excitement. "Wow, Elfie, that's amazing. Would you be able to share that today with the rest of the kids?" asked Kevin. "Sure, okay, sounds good, Kevin," replied Elfie. Soon Elfie was enthusiastically sharing his story in front of all the kids. He told of how hard his life had been and how his parents had fought like ninja every night. He shared how he'd had a radical encounter with Jesus at kids' church and how he had prayed for his parents every night, pleading with God to save them. With a huge smile on his face, he told of how his parents became friends with God at the dinner table and how today they came to worship God at church for the first time ever. The kids watched on, glued to Elfie's every word. As he spoke, a burden was filling their hearts, a burden to have what Elfie had, a burden to see their unsaved friends and family encounter Jesus and become his friend. Elfie's story would break out into homes, schools and communities as the kids listening to him captured God's heart for the lost.
lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift